go.
What's up, fight fans? Welcome to another edition of Split Decision MMA, your weekly MMA podcast, straight here from the heart of the 209 Modesto, California.
What? 3117 McHenry Avenue.
Bringing you all the news, rumors, forum readings, fight predictions, and recaps, as always, coming to you live from the SinCal studios inside SinCal Industries. SinCal, home for all your piercing, tattoo, smoking, accessory, and vinyl sticker needs.
Vinyl sticker needs.
We
Say
are
that
also,
10 times fast.
Also brought to you by HealthLabs.com. HealthLabs.com provides you fast, private, and affordable blood work for MMA fighters for as low as $79.
$79.
Order your test, choose one of the local 4,500 accredited labs, and get your results within 24 to 72 hours.
That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, it's that
Especially
easy.
in comparison to some of the fighters, what I've heard.
Yeah, it is that easy. HealthLabs.com gets you no appointments needed, no insurance needed, no copay, no hidden fees, just fast, affordable blood work for HealthLabs.com. HealthLabs.com.
Nice.
And lastly, today's holiday wear is brought to you by 21 Threads at 21threads.com. Head over to 21threads.com and use the code BOGO21 and get yourself a buy one, get 10 discount. Our shirts were handpicked by our good friend Eric at My MMA News. Show him the shirt.
What?
Show him the shirt.
What?
Show him the shirt.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
Come on. Merry Christmas to absolutely fucking nobody.
Fucking nobody.
You look like an Irish nightmare.
I feel like it.
I got this one because apparently it looks like me.
Thank God I'm more Russian and German than anything. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Make sure
you know what my shirt says? F you. That's what my shirt says.
Thanks, Uncle Eric.
Yeah, Auntie Erica. Why did you send me a pink bunny suit? I could at least stood on the stoop.
They got some other awesome holiday shirts over there at 21threads.com.
No,
if we go right now, we'll buy ourselves some new shirts.
No, I'm saying once I get home with a black felt tip, I can make this something. My
MMA News, of course, is your home to all your latest MMA news. We do this once a week. They do it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I love it. Are we going to start doing this?
I think I like flipping them. Yeah. Let's get into some news.
Are we start wearing suits too?
I don't know about the suit.
Come on,
just
man.
a suit jacket? Is that it?
Maybe, yeah, we don't,
pants?
flip flops and shorts. Just
like normal newscasters.
Blazers.
Yeah, like normal newscasters.
We'll get some blazers.
Let's get into some news.
Woo! God, we've been gone for 2 weeks, huh?
First of all, I was here.
Yeah, you did last week.
On a lunch break.
Yeah.
From my phone. There's a lot of technical difficulties.
I was watching from my igloo.
A lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah, there's
You're at a water slide park.
Yeah, kinda. You seen the pictures, man?
That was pretty awesome.
It was 19 outside, bro.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Into the news, we have Brian Ortega is forced to withdraw from his December 21st bout with the Korean Zombie. I was super sad when I heard this news, man. He is out with a torn ACL.
Yeah, and he's saying a couple months, man. I'm thinking a half a year at least. No,
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I was really disappointed because I was really looking forward to this fight. Korean Zombie Brian Ortega was going to be a great fight. I just talked to some friends and some family about it over the holidays. You know what we thought was going to happen. This was going to be an awesome jiu-jitsu matchup. This is an awesome standing matchup. This is a really good fight that obviously is not going to happen. But to save the day, former champion Frankie Edgar is stepping in to fight Korean Zombie, and that still makes me just as happy.
Yeah, that's why you stay healthy, and that's why you stay within weight. But I mean, Edgar...
He was training for another fight. In fact, his other opponent, Corey Sandhagen,
Let me tell my story the way I want to tell my story.
He was not happy that Frankie Edgar pulled out.
So? So, I mean, when you step in for somebody, you kind of get the money they were going to get, right?
I don't know if that's true, but I believe that the money is already allocated for that, so maybe.
You know what I mean?
You don't think Frankie Edgar is worth more money than Brian Ortega?
In the Reebok payout.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but I don't know. No, because Frankie's never been a champion, right?
Frankie's been a champion?
No, since this... Does it matter if you were a champion before this took over, or did you...
I don't know.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
So
Ortega's never been a champion.
No, I thought he held the belt and then lost it, didn't he?
I don't know if he ever... Did he get the belt? We're going to look this up right now.
We're going to look it up.
We're going to dead air this right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna look
I could be totally wrong.
I don't think he's ever had the belt.
No, okay.
That's just my... Yep. Where he was. Oh, RFA. Featherweight champion. RFA does not count.
Okay. It only counts if you've been a champion in the UFC?
In the UFC.
Okay.
So, yeah, never here in the UFC. He fought for it against Max Holloway and lost. However, I'm still excited for Frankie Edgar versus Korean Zombie. How do you feel about that fight?
I'm anybody in Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Frankie's a good fight, though, too. I think this is going to be good, man.
No, I mean, in any of those three names, anybody in Ortega, I like to watch fight. Anybody Korean Zombie and fight, and anybody in Frankie Edgar.
Yeah.
It's a win-win-win.
It's a win-win-win, unless you're
who's the guy who's losing?
Sanhagen, who doesn't have his fight anymore.
But they'll probably give Sanhagen somebody
I'm
good.
sure they'll give him someone good.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll give him someone else. Also out of their fight,
maybe that'll be Venom Page's first real fight.
No, this is the UFC, not
Okay.
Bellator. But if you want to talk about Bellator, Benson Henderson is out of his fight against Michael Chandler that was supposed to be going down in Rizin. This fight is now not going to happen. Benson Henderson is also having to pull out due to an injury.
And Chandler's not fighting nobody?
No, Chandler has already been booked. They are rebooked him against Sidney Outlaw, who's 14-3.
Oh, that's right. I seen Henderson Outlaw in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Benson Henderson out of his Bellator Japan bout. However, Michael Chandler still has an opponent in Sidney Outlaw. Moving on from there, we have UFC 248 is shaping up for March 7th. There has been no location, no venue confirmed at this time. However, they are saying that Weili Zhang will get her first title defense against Joanna Jedrzejczyk. I actually really like this bout. This is something they've both been calling for a long time. Obviously, they used our app, Fighters Looking for Fights, and the matchmakers were paying attention and matched it up. So, again, I haven't seen an official word from the UFC, but multiple sources are reporting this. This is, in fact, happening at UFC 248. I'm excited to see that fight.
A couple people in forums saying to watch this fight for possibly being the record amount of strikes landed in a female fight.
I could see that definitely happening.
Yeah.
Both Joanna and Zhang like to throw and do throw with quite a bit of accuracy. So
right.
I'm definitely interested to see that.
So that was the big thing, because then there's people arguing, well, what do you mean? No, they're like, no, significant landed strikes. The record will probably be set with these two because, like you say, how fast they swing and how accurate they are.
They're both very, very accurate.
A lot of people are saying, too, at the speed and accuracy that they have, someone's got to get knocked out before the record's met, right?
Play a little.
Yeah. Because if someone's getting the significant strikes, then someone's going to go down.
Yeah, someone has to go down.
Yeah.
You would think. Also announced right after I went off the air, by the time I got back to work, the big fight that everybody's been talking about has an official date. We now have to cryogenically freeze these two fighters.
I've seen Bubble Boys.
Lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to be fighting interim champ Tony Ferguson April 18th in Brooklyn. In April, dude, it's December.
Right. But this was all based on...
Cryogenically freeze them both.
Yeah, but this was all...
I feel like Tony's going to injure himself.
This was all based upon...
This time's a charm.
If they couldn't get... Again, this is what I'm getting from the forums. If they couldn't get McGregor and that signed for January, then they were going to try to move up...
Push these guys
up a couple months. But since they got the McGregor fight in January... They were able to let these guys go all the way out to April with it.
Yeah.
And he don't fight from June on because was it
Ramadan?
Whatever for his religion. So
yeah.
I mean, so we're gonna get him in April and then probably not again until December, regardless whether he wins or loses.
Khabib has said that he deeply respects Tony Ferguson and he is actually preparing for this fight like it's going to be a real fight. That with Conor and with Dustin,
this would be sixth time.
He didn't have to.
6 times scheduling it? Because 3 times...
This is the fifth.
Okay.
Fifth time, yeah. We had the first one, UFC 223. We had UFC 209. We had UFC on Fox 19. We had...
Besides having this
Ultimate
dumbass
Fighter
on my
22
chest,
finale.
it's kind of itchy, too.
It's a little itchy.
Yeah.
I noticed the same thing.
Yeah, but we should have washed them before.
Brand new. I literally ripped it out of the package.
We should have washed them.
Even though Eric didn't put down my whole address, it still made it to my house.
Did he shorthand it?
He did. I sent him my full
He
address.
saw that bearded dude in Escalon.
I sent him my full address, and he didn't put the whole thing on the package.
Thanks for narrowing it down.
What else we got? Thiago Alves, who is fighting at UFC on ESPN 7 UFC DC, going down this weekend, is up on his last fight. This is his last fight on his contract. He is going up against Tim Dirty Bird Means, which is going to be an awesome fight. We'll get to that a little bit here later in the show. But Thiago Alves says he is ready to look at open contract negotiations. He's looking at the open market. He wants to see where else he might be able to go. He's not going to retire. He does not want to retire. He wants to get to 45 fights. He's 23-14, which means he's got 9 more fights to go. That's where he would like to retire, is at 45 fights.
I think he likes briefcases of money, if that helps you, where he may be going.
He may stay with the UFC, but he has no problem checking out the open market and seeing where he goes from here. And
you're going to see him at
his
one.
Free agency.
That's my prediction is you will see him at one FC.
You're thinking one?
Yeah.
We'll see. Another fighter that's out of the UFC and already has a new job, CB Dolloway. CB Dolloway was currently serving a 2-year suspension from USADA for testing positive for multiple banned substances. He has been cut from the UFC and is open to compete in other organizations. He immediately was picked up by Rizin. He will be fighting at the December 31st New Year's Eve card for the light heavyweight title against Jiri Prochazek.
Yeah. Again,
pretty crazy, man.
So this is another story from the forums that possibly his suspension might be overturned with all this other stuff that's going on. But he don't care. He didn't like the fact that he was disrespected and had to stop fighting.
A lot of guys, that's how they feel.
And again, when I tell you these things from the forum, I'm not telling you that I believe
Where's
them.
the hat?
We're just telling you what's coming out of there.
You want to put the hat on to say those again?
No. If they don't understand
by now. People
get
offended by the hat all of a sudden.
If they don't know by now, they just don't know. They're never going to get it.
And then this was literally an hour before the show started. I got this tweet or this update here. 2-time UFC challenger Liz Carmouche has been released from her UFC contract.
Bellator.
I think so. I definitely think that's a good place for her to go, and I think she will get there very soon. But yeah, she has... it's just months. She had that fight against Valentina where she did not look good. What's crazy is she was in Washington, D.C. promoting UFC on ESPN 7 when she was given her walking papers.
And that's how the company works now, man. Heard it from more than one person.
That's crazy, man.
And again, that is my opinion. That's my opinion and what I've been told by certain people.
Yeah. So
other people may be treated like kings by the UFC.
Has been cut out of the UFC. And then later, what else we got here? Oh, yeah, Canelo Alvarez. We had talked about this during the bad motherfucker fight between Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. They had postponed the Canelo Kovalev fight because the fans were demanding to see the bad motherfucker fight.
Right.
They made these fighters stay backstage, and they put it up on the big screen there at the MGM. However, Canelo has said that he will not allow this to happen again, at least for any of my fights. I am talking to DAZN.
Well, whatever. Next time,
this can't happen.
No, we already heard the story from Dana White. Dana White said he went to the WBO and said, "Look, I already have I have something scheduled that night. This is not a good night for you guys to have a fight.
Next night."
Yeah. So just, either do the weekend before or the weekend after. And I think I don't know what else you're going to do. They scheduled their fight after the UFC already had their card scheduled.
The whole thing is being promoted by Oscar De La Hoya. We obviously know Oscar De La Hoya and Dana White do not get along and have had this kind of conflict for quite some time. Canelo has now been very vocal about his displeasure with his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, and how this is going on. He wanted the third fight.
Not the only person, by the way.
With Triple G. It was unable to get that to happen, so they got the Kovalev fight. And again, they had to have it delayed because the UFC had their big event at the MGM, where the MGM asked to show it. So pretty crazy. I wonder what this is going to happen with Canelo's contract with DAZN. He has a $350 million contract in a 10-fight deal, and he's only done 2. So it's going to be real interesting to see what goes on. And speaking of the bad motherfucker, Jorge Masvidal is going to Combate.
Really?
To do some commentating.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He will be on this weekend's first pay-per-view event, Combate Americas, Tito versus Alberto. He is going to be a commentator alongside Juliana Pena.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So you can check that out. I'd like to hear what Jorge Masvidal has to say about this whole fight. It's going to be real interesting.
He's the actual color commentator. He's not just going to be like Goldie.
I don't
just say random stuff out of nowhere.
I don't know. They have 3 commentators working on the event, so I don't know where he's going to fill in. But it says that he is going to be. Just says he's going to be part of the broadcast team, cage side.
Nice.
We also have, speaking of Combate, Copa Combate is getting ready to start. This is going down, December 20th on Friday. This is the Copa event. Is their big 8-man tournament that they do every year. Where you get the giant trophy that they have hanging out there. It's bigger than Tito's head, which is Hard to imagine. It's a one-night, 8-man tournament with a $100,000 grand prize. This one's going to be in Peru. It's going to be on Spanish, on Univision, Telemundo, and, of course, I believe it's on pay-per-view, so you can check that out. That's the Copa Combate, the big tournament. And then we go into the fights that are going on this weekend. You ready? Let's do it. So we got the first one we were just talking about again, Combate Americas, Tito versus Alberto, going down in McAllen, Texas. Headlines by @catchweight at 210 pounds, UFC Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz and former WWE star Alberto Del Rio, who does have MMA record. He's 9-5, by the way, just in case anybody else needed to hear that. That is your main event for their belts that they had to pull out of the garage. They aren't worth anything anymore.
Yard sale belts.
Alberto claiming he's going to retire Tito. Tito saying that he believes he can beat John Jones.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna go get some leather. I'm gonna make a belt out of a Cadillac hubcap.
I'm sure someone's had one.
You think so?
At some point. I mean, you got the WWE selling a belt now with what's his name, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend's face on it. Have you seen that thing floating around? Yeah. They want like $600,000 for it.
What?
Yeah, it's a replica belt, and they only made like 10 of them.
Got to have some gold in it, though, right?
No, it's literally like the mask that he wears in the ring stretched over a belt.
I don't know. Somebody will pay for it.
Yeah, they're already sold out.
Yeah. I know.
Makes no sense. Anyway, we're also going to have a women's inaugural strawweight title bout on this card, as well as some other great fights. Make sure you check out Combate on pay-per-view. And then, of course, UFC on ESPN 7. This is regular ESPN, so you don't have to have the app, although it helps because you're already paying for it.
Yeah, I just go through the app for everything now. I start watching on my phone, and if I happen to get close to a TV, I throw it up there.
Yeah, it's always nice.
Yeah.
This is going to be going down in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. UFC on ESPN. Overeem
Not today,
versus
tomorrow.
Rosenstruck. Yeah, tomorrow. So if you're listening to this now,
it was yesterday.
It might be on.
Oh, okay. Check. Go check right now.
Let's go on to the main card, the prelim card, which is on ESPN Plus, which you do need to purchase. Mahmoud Mahadov going up against Trevor Smith. Verena Jernandorba going against Mallory Martin. That is on ESPN Plus. Jumping on to ESPN, the regular. ESPN.
The regular.
Your prelims, you got Joe Selesky going up against Matt Winman. You got Bryce Mitchell going up against Matt Sales. Billy Quarantillo going up against Jacob Kilburn, and Thiago Alves in his last fight going up against Dirty Bird Tim Means. That's going to be a hell of a Muay Thai fight,
right?
In an MMA setting, and very exciting.
And again, this may be one of those times where the last prelim card gets more views than the heavyweight bout. I don't think
you think so.
I don't think anybody's going to be tuning in for the main.
Ream.
It doesn't matter.
We'll get to the Ream here in a minute. We got Rob Font opening up against Ricky Simon. Cody Stoneman going up against Song Yadong. Aspen Ladd, confident she's going to make weight, going up against Yana Kunstakaya.
She had to already, right?
I haven't seen the results yet, so I know she was extremely confident she was going to
make weight. Because now she's worried because they've been checking in with her all week, right?
Constantly, yeah. I thought the weigh-ins are at 4 today. Was it this morning?
I
haven't seen official numbers yet, and obviously I don't see anything here that anybody's been fined or anything.
You could probably check at mymmanews.com.
I probably could. Let's see.
Let's check it out right now.
UFC.
Because they're a pretty good source for MMA news.
7 weigh-ins. There we go. Oh. Somebody missed weight.
Cavillo missed weight,
which we can get
over 4 pounds.
We can get to...
You know what 4 pounds is? That's a third of Joanna Jedrzejczyk's breast implant.
Just one, or
just remember? Because apparently her tits weighed like 40 pounds.
According to everybody else, right? they were worried for her.
I'm sorry, breast implants.
They were worried for her. I don't want... Just give me the results. I don't need the video, folks. And... Oh, wait. And... Yep. Oh, there. Up, down.
She made it?
136.
Nice, she made it. So, but still, she didn't hit 135.
Stefan Struve going up against Ben Rothwell.
Dude, this is a flip a coin because we don't know where Stefan is. I mean, right? He retired. He's back. He's out. He's in.
Yeah, but he won his last fight, didn't he?
I know.
When he came back,
he said he's feeling healthy.
He is. He's looking good.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, let's see.
Yeah, against who?
2018, he lost against Meister Turberia. That's when he went out and he left.
No, he left on a 3-fight skid. Comes back, beats a guy with
Marcos
4 names.
Rogero de Lima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still good, though.
All right.
We'll see how he does. He's got a new 6-fight contract.
All right.
All right. Then you got Marina Rodriguez going
positive.
against Cynthia Calvillo, who did miss weight, is now a catch weight at 120.
She gives up 20% of her purse to Marina?
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. Well, part of it goes to the commission. The other part
I
goes
don't
to
even understand that. Why does the commission need the money? Because you came in overweight. The
fine.
fighter needs the money.
to help pay for things.
What things?
Them to have scales. Someone to read them.
Remember the shitty scale that they had? Like it was taped together? Don't tell me they spend money on scales, bro.
And then your main event, Alistair the Ream, Overeem, going against Jairzinho Rozenstruik. And you don't think this is going to be an exciting fight. I do.
You do?
I do.
On what end?
You got... I mean, yeah, you're right. It was supposed to be Walt Harris, but obviously we had the very sad thing that happened with Walt Harris.
Right.
However, this is a guy that's slowly... Rozenstruik is a guy who's slowly rising in the ranks. He's locked top 15.
He's trying to sell it to himself before he sells it to me.
Yeah, top 15. He's in the top 15. He has the second fastest knockout. He was a kickboxer. We obviously know that the Ream is a big-time kickboxer. This is a guy who won the K1 and Strikeforce and Rizin tournaments all in 1 year. This is going to be a good fight, man.
I mean, in the first round, they might actually touch each other 5 times.
Oh, I think this is going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. I'm sorry you don't feel that way.
I
Maybe
hope
it's the shirt that's bringing you down.
It is.
Maybe it's the shirt that's
Maybe
bringing you down.
shirt.
If you want that shirt, because Dennis doesn't want it, go to 21threads.com, type in BOGO, buy one, get one off, and get one half off. You can get the Merry Fucking Christmas shirt.
To absolutely fucking no one.
You got the Santa Chicks Dig the Beard shirt. That's it for the show. That's the previews.
Give it one more time to Health Labs, yeah?
Yeah, of course. We got our new sponsor, healthlabs.com. Make sure you check out healthlabs.com. If you are in the need of, if you are a fighter in the need of blood work, you can get them as low as $79, 24 to 72 hours. No insurance, no copay, no hidden fees. They are fast, affordable, and private.
I highly recommend any of the local fighters
very
to
good.
try it.
Check it out. Let us know.
Come let us know, and then maybe even come on the show and talk about your experience with healthlabs.com.
Yeah, healthlabs.com.
And then,
of course, we always got Walkie Craft. We got SynCal. We got Dependable Solutions. My MMA News.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah. And Dependable Solutions is for those of you who don't know, don't follow the show, they help you with your credit card service.
If you are taking credit cards for your business, you would like to save a percentage, talk to them. They will look at your bills. They will look at what you got. If they can save you, I've heard they can save you up to 75% of what you're currently paying in fees just by going to dependablesolutions.com. So that's it.
That's it.
You guys have a good night and see you at the fights.
Maybe.